What's going down, guys? TheGamingSpace here, and today I have a lot to go through. Just about the new games and something else we'll get to soon, so let's start with the games I'm really hyped about, by the way. The first game is of course Battlefield 1. I've mentioned this in a previous video, and yeah, there's been some gameplay on that. Also, we've got an amazing trailer for Titanfall 2. I'll talk about that in a bit. Bethesda have also come out with Skyrim Remastered, and I'll get into that later as well. And the best will last, Forza Horizon 3 and the Xbox One S. So I'll put these two together, kind of, because they are both from Microsoft and also both work together in some way. Also, in other news, I now have a Twitter account, so go and check that out in the description, and links will be in the outro as well. So, as you may know, Battlefield 1 gameplay was shown at E3, and to be honest, there's not much I can do for it. But what I can say is the gameplay looks smooth and also really good graphics, and there's not much to say about that. I love the way you can sort of charge with the bayonet and kill people with it. Also, something I want to mention funny about the Battlefield 1 gameplay, and that is that there is an image of Snoop Dogg playing it with a blunt in his mouth, which I think was a bit funny, to be honest. I'll put an image up on screen. That's all I can say about this game, so let's get into the next one. So the next part is Titanfall 2, and I've watched the trailer for this and I can't wait for this game at all. I only really played Titanfall 1 once and I didn't really get a chance to play it that much, but I didn't get much of the story as it was a multiplayer story, playing deathmatch and things like that for the story content, which you can't really focus on the story because you're focusing on winning the game. At least that's how I see it. But this new single player mode looks promising and hopefully can tell a better story than the previous game did. So another feature I like is the new swords you can get for the Titans. They look really mad. So yeah, that's really about it for this part, apart from at the end of the trailer where the Titan throws you. That looked just a little bit sick. So yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Skyrim is one of my favourite games of all time. The hours I've spent playing that game and actually completing challenges, and when I bought my PC and could mod it, the game became so much better for me. So yeah, remastering it on next gen consoles won't really affect me, but I do have an Xbox One and might try it out. I'll put a few images on the screen of what my Skyrim looks like currently, as I have modded it to make it look really good. Back on the subject of the remastered edition, it will also include modding, which I don't think will be on the scale that PC modding is, because let's face it, my PC can run these graphics of what I showed on the screen really good, but anything below it will probably not work. So on a console scale, these sort of mods wouldn't work at all. But still, there should be some fun mods that you could get on there, and certainly have fun with things like weapon mods could work on there. And yeah, it'll be really good, and I'll get into the next subject now. So the next thing that was released at E3, or at least unveiled, is Forza Horizon 3. So I cannot wait for this. This game looks amazing. Having played the last two Horizon games, I absolutely cannot wait for this third installment of the Horizon series to come out. The cars in this I'm particularly excited for is the Lamborghini Centenario and the Audi R8 V10 2016 edition. The reason I'm excited for an R8 in a Forza game, which if you've played Forza before you will know that the R8 has always been there, but never has the new design of the R8 been there, which is better than the last one. But I am not at Maelstrom Auto, so I won't get into the details of the actual cars. This is being released on Xbox One platforms, and it's also being released on Windows 10 platforms, so PC gamers can still play this game, and I particularly can't wait to play this game on surround, which is on basically all three monitors, as racing games are just amazing with surround. So I would do both of the consoles that have been confirmed to release, but the PlayStation 4K, 4.5, Neo, I really am confused about the name of this new one, but this apparent new console hasn't had any images on the internet released as of yet, so I can't tell what it looks like. But what I can report on is the new Xbox One S, which looks really good. It's 40% smaller than the current Xbox One, and it's also capable of 60 FPS with 4K image. Also, there is a texture on the back of the controller to give it more grip when gaming. It's more responsive, and there's also better buttons on the actual Xbox to make it more accessible to the person using it. So it seems that Microsoft have made this new one more game friendly instead of making it focus on a crappy TV function. And I don't think anyone wants to watch TV on a console, and yes, people do use it for streaming and videos, and yeah, the TV feature is useful, but if you want to pay £300 on a console just to watch TV, then you would just buy a Skybox or Freeview or something like that, not a games console. But I should stop ranting about it, as it's fixed now and they really have done it. It isn't as big as well and looks like something you want to put in your living room, and I'm only saying living room because on a desk you probably could get a budget PC better than the console for around the same price. I just want to point something out though. Sony confirmed the PS Neo /4K/4.5 without images for it, meaning their main rivals Microsoft would have to unveil the new 4K 60 frames per second product as well. But Sony didn't release pictures because they knew Microsoft would probably do this and they can see what their competition is before they unveil it, so it will be better. This is only a speculation, but I do think that it's possible Sony did this. Anyway guys, that's really all I wanted to report on today. Like this video if you enjoyed, leave a comment on your opinions below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and as always guys, watch this space for more videos. See ya.